What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Ark Survival Ascended on the Ragnarök map. In today's episode, we're going to get some of our resource gathering creatures, those two being a Doedicurus and a Mammoth. Originally, I was going to have this episode taming one of the bisons, but I got messed up quite a bit and really wasn't entertaining, I don't think, to watch, at least looking back to look at it, so... Oh well, but we do need to start working on that base, and I need to do something really grind-worthy, aka just get a bunch of, like, little stone and wood, so we're gonna get those guys. I was thinking about getting a beaver, but I think a mammoth might be better, aka because it can just have a lot more storage, pretty much. So, let's actually use our Dino Finder mod, which I was testing this earlier. Getting attacked by raptors, so let's see, is it still there? Yeah, so there is a 135 Doedicurus, which we're gonna mark. I think that's just a baby, but yeah, we'll just take the adult because the baby doesn't really matter. So let's go ahead, pick up the adult. We're gonna just take it back to the base and just knock it out near there because we really don't need to build a trap, really, honestly, so. You know, side note, while I'm still flying this Doedicurus here to quickly knock out, why weren't Gigantoraptors originally on Ragnarök at the start? Because apparently the whole big massive update that I think we got like a couple days ago, at least by the time I'm recording this, they finally added them to the map, but they weren't on the map to begin with, which is crazy to me because it's the creature that won the community vote, but you're telling me it wasn't on the map on day one? Weird. Anyways, let's knock this fella out, or this girl out. So we'll try to aim to get some headshots. It shouldn't take too long to knock this girl out. They hit one there. Long tape to begin with, so my RG tape is, if you hit it, that's gonna be not good for you, which I definitely also need to get a little bit of RG. I mean, this RG's been doing good for a while, but it was a low level RG, so maybe we'll find a better one, but that's not the main focus, but we do. Definitely help because then I could actually see when this creature's going to be actually knocked down, which I could actually make the binoculars or whatnot. It's just that I haven't made a fabricator yet, so you know, that's that. To attack me. I think you're torso running. At least I'm gonna just say you are, because that'll be what I want. You gotta be. If I ever wanted to bring these guys for mutations. I'll let you take a look at your stats later on. Unfortunately, the only good thing I can feed these creatures, at least our herbivores, is some major berries. I don't have any like crops or whatever, or you know, access to any good kibble. So we're also gonna hurry up and get some more major berries. Also, I don't know if I addressed it. Apparently... Oh, wait, hold on. I was also testing this out, so... Gotta get rid of that, and then we should be able to get there. But, yeah, Parasaur and poor Jeremy perished. May they rest in peace, unfortunately, so... I've been doing off cam whenever I was doing some, stuff, and then they apparently perished, which, unfortunate, but, yeah. May Jeremy rest in peace. Actually, take a look. Let's take a look to see what kind of mammoths are on the map right now. I don't think we have any good ones. Wow. 7? Looks like there's maybe a clump or whatever over there, so we'll just mark the 85, which, I would like to have something more in the hundreds, just so it can actually be a pretty useful mammoth, but I guess we'll take what we can get. And what is that mean? Oh, well, we'll just ignore that. We'll just fly all the way over here and get ourselves our seat. Take a look at the mammoths. The only unfortunate thing is that we're going to have to probably kill all the other mammoths. And we're also going to have to build a trap and whatnot, but, you know, that's not the end of the world. I have all this stuff. Ooh, I didn't get a bear trap. I don't need it. I don't think I do. I'm also just saying that because I don't want to have to go all the way back. So let's see. If, there's any good mammoth here, we'll just look somewhere else. Okay, that's not enough to eat. 95. Looks like just 95. Alright. Let's go ahead and just keep looking. We'll definitely find something. What the hell is that? Huh. There's a mammoth right there. Oh! Oh, wow. We might go with this one. 140. You know what? 150. Where are you? Oh, you're all the way down here. That might be good. Oh, you're with something. Double. Okay. So we're just gonna go ahead and whistle past it. Gonna be a problem because you're chilling right here? You're at the 140. Oh boy. See, I don't know if you're gonna be a problem or not. Are you upset at me still? I hope not. I wonder if we could just... We'll just... Look like you are not upset, but I guess you were. Oh wow, you're 145. Okay, we'll just drop you. Oh, do males have that big of an aggro range? Maybe they do. So we'll just fly a little bit further away. Hopefully you won't be... Ooh, that's probably the one of the 140 UDs. Yep, that's the 140. I know there was like a 140 and 145. Wow, I'm also taking so much damage from the cold. Okay, that's not good. Okay, let's see. Let's try to get this thing in a trap, and then we're gonna go off and heal. At least that's the idea. This might not be big enough. Or at least kind of try. Okay. Alright. Wow, we also took so much cool damage. Jesus. Okay. So... we're just gonna fly back. We have that mammoth marked or whatever there, so we also should probably give him some time to heal up. I was gonna check this blue drop, but I think it just despawned. Yeah, it did. So yeah, we'll just go back and we're gonna just heal up. I don't think I can get... I don't have like any form of better... do I have... I mean, I have the scissors. Maybe we can try to make a little bit of... I don't know if we can, actually. A little bit of helps. Let's see. What's the requirement again? Oh, yeah, we're good. It's actually a decent amount of health for some of this stuff. Yeah, we'll try to do a little bit of killing. Try to get some burn going. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Wow, there's Doedicurus. He's definitely, or she's definitely getting tamed up. We'll try to get some fur stuff. I actually might have fur stuff back at the base. Either way, we need to go back and get some food, so that's what we're going to do. And then we're going to try to knock out that mammoth. Rage, well, that's exciting. Or we could just YOLO and try to knock this guy out. Okay, I think I like that idea better. Unfortunately, you're going to be debuffing me this entire time. You got a big dude, you know? Where is your headshot? Is it by the trunk? Because I got it. Also, I guess I don't. Oh, I got it that time. There we go. You could make the camera. That's a good should be able to knock you out before freeze to death. Hope so. know I shot it like a split second before it actually got knocked out. And now I'm wondering, actually, what does it protect him? What is your show me your traits? Protective. Wonder what that does exactly. Okay, I didn't mess it up, so that's good. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna fly away, because I don't want to take any more damage. I'm gonna fly away and, wait for this guy to be done being tamed up. Oh, okay. Alright, so with our... Where are you, Argentix? Alright, so with the Mammoth Sandal created, we're just gonna go ahead and fly back. We might also do a little bit of, like, loot grabbing, because we're about halfway with our Mammoth done being tamed, so it's like, why not grab a couple of lootsy doodles, you know? Maybe we'll get a good blueprint, saddle. It'd be really cool if we can get something for a bison, because I really appreciate that. Or a better tank, or simple rifle, or, yeah, that's definitely something I would prefer. Or even a good crossbow, because if so, we can just use that instead, but anything that would help us realistically knock out things better, so, yep. I do gotta say though, I've been using this, the auto run thing on the Argentix. This is so goated, because like I could do, instead of like worrying I have to hold down the stick on my controller to actually fly, I can just use that. Ooh, stick. Oh wow, this would have been useful like a while ago. And I don't need any of this stuff. I can, yeah, that Stego saddle is pretty cool, and it would have been nice to have that wool a little earlier, but why am I going to complain, you know? Ooh, we might go and get a purple thing. Look at that Dinotherium. It's level 135. Alright, well, just gonna keep just grabbing loot until the mammoth's done being tamed, or if I get something goaded. So, get y'all in a sec. Yeah, I mean, it hasn't lost that much effectiveness. So, all so well. Just gonna look at these Rex. It's a sucky Rex. What about that Therizinosaur? That's a pretty mid Therizinosaur. Alright, we're just gonna probably, because there hasn't been any loot really to try to obtain at the moment, so we'll just chillax somewhere and then grab our little mammoth friend. We eventually need to go to the desert. I'm saying that meanwhile I think that we're on like episode 5 or whatever. We don't even have a base. So, calm down there, Rob. You got a base you gotta build up, which I guess the next episode will be a build and chill. I guess so, yeah. So hopefully I have enough stuff to build. I'm not sure what I'll talk about. Well, I'll get there. You know, I'll have something. let's take a look and see how good you are, actually. Ah, man. Again, not some great rolls in the weight and melee. Jeez. Alright. I guess I should probably pick these up since they might be useful in a future tame or whatever if I want to tame like a Rex or something. So yeah, let's just go ahead and fly back and just use the Mammoth. We could tame that 140 at some point, but it's not on my objective, you know what I'm saying? That's a 140 Argentavis. That's unfortunate. You're not a 150, you're a 120. That's even worse. Alright, we're gonna fly all the way back. We're just gonna do a little test run, I guess you could say, with our good old Mammoth, and then probably wrap up today's episode. Alright, here we are. Let's get this girl out of here. I don't think we can do anything now. You didn't have any cool thing or whatever. Alright, now let's get some of that wood off. Which wood is it like? Mistaken you for a thatch gathering creature. I thought you gathered well. Maybe you just have a reduction. Huh. I do not know. Maybe I was being silly. Maybe it's the other one. Huh. I guess maybe I misremembered this being more of a thatch gathering creature than a wood gathering one. Which is unfortunate. I still gave things away. Oh well. I guess we could tame a beaver, but I might just do that in between episodes. But yeah. But I think on that note, we're up to today's episode. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button on to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. We appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, and have a good one.